from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
And good morning. Welcome to Today on a Christmas Morning. I'm Matt Lauer, along with Savannah Guthrie, Al Roker, and Natalie Morales. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, guys.
You wearing the bow tie you got for Christmas?
I can only stay for a while. I've got to go grade some philosophy papers, right? I have to get back to campus.
Oh, it reminds me, Mr. Peabody and Sherman opens up.
Did you open presents last night, or are you saving them all for this morning?
This morning.
Yeah?
Yeah. You can do one
with the
present
kids.
on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Don't you all agree?
Yeah.
And then
Midnight.
Christmas Day is the big bonanza.
Yeah. Now, the kids haven't fought for the midnight yet. They like the morning.
They like the
That's good.
tradition? Okay.
Yeah.
We hope you're spending your holiday with your family.
Yeah, we have
got a lot to get to.
Yeah, we do indeed. So gather around our fake fire, which is so large.
love
Just
this.
look at it. We should call the fire
Yeah,
department.
actually, we're going to be smelting iron ore in this thing
I know.
later on.
It's amazing. But as we said, we've got a lot to look forward to on our show this morning. We've got Cardinal Timothy Dolan here. We always love to have him. He's going to give us his thoughts on the day and also how to keep that Christmas spirit alive throughout the year.
Okay, so favorite Christmas movies. Do you like the newer stuff or some of the classics?
Classics.
I like the newer stuff, watching it with my kids.
I agree.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
Yeah, they feel that's their class. Like
Right.
the elves, that's
Right.
their classics. Well, we're going to have the ultimate holiday movie debate a little later on in Trending.
All right, we have a lot to get to. Lots of celebrating coming up, but let us begin on this Wednesday morning with a check of the top stories from NBC's Andrea Canning at the news desk. Andrea, Merry Christmas.
It's nice to see. We want to, of course, wish every member of our armed forces a very Merry Christmas. Hard to be away from home during these times.
And we should mention not only overseas, but there are a lot on bases here in the United States who can't be with their families either. So thank you for what you do for this country. Let us head over to Tamron in the Orange Room. We're happy to say that she drew the short. I mean, she volunteered to be here on Christmas
I
morning.
can't think of anywhere in the world I'd rather be than way over here while you guys are over there.
Hey, Tamron, Merry Christmas.
Can you feel the fire all the way over there?
My hands are burning. I've got s'mores coming up soon. But listen, guys, it's been awesome this entire holiday season. People have been sending in pictures of their Christmas trees. Thank you so much. We have cats in trees, dogs in trees, kids in trees. You name it, we've got it for you. And that's been pretty awesome there. Also, we've been watching some of the hashtags that are trending on this Christmas day. And one that's pretty cool is Thank You, Santa.
You, Tamron, that's a cool bike.
Yeah,
I think it's hard to top that.
You pay a fortune for one of those now. Those are retro. Those are real retro.
Those seats are so comfortable, though. Once
You
go
like
to
that?
Those seats, you never get used to the new seats.
Really?
Okay.
Fond memories.
Is there anything you want to tell us?
Great. All right.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to everyone. Tamron, thank you. Coming up, a new Wake With You experience.
Right now, why tomorrow could be the best day of the year to shop and return. But first, this is Today.
On this Christmas morning, a couple of weeks to go before we have to say goodbye to
Your head's starting to smoke.
That's because in the commercial break, I sheckled the fire a little bit, and burst it up a little bit. Anyway, straight ahead, we're going to have the story behind some of your favorite Christmas traditions. No, but that's okay.
Okay.
Well,
I'm going to hold it.
okay.
Hold it.
All right, we're going to settle this, and it's going to be over.
Okay.
Ready?
Because we never go back and argue about it.
Exactly. We won't have that kind of strife on Christmas Day.
Exactly.
First, let's get you a check of your local news and weather. 7:30 now on this Wednesday morning. It is Christmas Day, the 25th of December, 2013, and it's a pretty one. Rockefeller Plaza all decked out in its holiday
As they always
finest.
do such a great job around here.
It's impossible to not be in the Christmas spirit when you live and work around here. It's really cool.
I love that area of the Channel Gardens, looking straight down to the tree.
Angels.
It's
With the
most
angels, yeah, it's really
beautiful,
pretty.
beautiful sight.
Classic. Well, for those of you who have already started opening presents and found maybe one or two things to return, or you're getting a bunch of gift cards, great news. We're going to tell you where to find the best post-holiday deals.
All right, let's begin this half hour, though, with one of the most beloved holiday movies of all time. A Christmas Story turns 30 this year. In fact, you can find Ralphie and his Red Ryder on constant loop on television today. NBC's Kevin Tibbles traveled to Cleveland to visit the house where it was actually filmed.
I
Love that movie.
I
All-time
was
favorite.
working in Cleveland when they filmed that. It was supposed to be Indianapolis, but it was so exciting because it was the first big major motion picture that had been filmed in Cleveland in a long time. So it was really cool.
I don't remember. Was it a huge hit in the theaters, or is this something
No,
that
it
became a
wasn't.
cult classic
No,
later?
it has become a classic. I think it's beyond cult classic.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. I mean, it holds up generation to generation. I mean, I've watched it with my own kids, and they love it. So
Yeah, it's a great one. Well, now to another house that is definitely steeped
Fun fun.
That's how you party like it's 1813.
Exactly, you're right. And by the way, the good news, while we were watching that story, FedEx arrived with the eggnog.
Yes.
So we're now in business here in Studio 1A.
This show's going to get a lot better really quickly.
I was about to say, is alcohol in it? We'll never tell. But you might be able to tell at home.
Hold it away from the fire.
That's it.
I'm going to say.
That's what's going around the neck of the woods. No matter where you look, this fire is something.
I know.
It follows us. It's
Back
over
here
now.
It's over here.
I now have a tan.
Let's head over to the orange room. Tamara's standing by with a
There it is again.
special
fireplace.
guest. Tamarin?
Yeah, don't tell yet, because here's the deal, Matt and guys, you know, parents do it for love. They stand in line so that their kids can meet Santa, take the picture. Sometimes you cry.
Say good morning to you and wish you a Merry Christmas. It is great to have you along with us. I'm Savannah Guthrie alongside Matt Lauer, Natalie Morales, and Al Roker. And coming up, we're going to head to the range.
This is a day that's all about family and home. It's just a reminder that some gifts are certainly a lot more important than others.
Yeah, absolutely. And all of us are really the recipients of the gift of the service that so many members of our military have given us.
Coming up, much more ahead, including some last-minute holiday.
43 days away now, and we want to introduce you to some great U.S. pairs skaters. We have Marissa Castelli and Simon Schnapier. You are the reigning national champs. Good morning to you. He says that he can lift me on the ice, so all right, you're on.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. What do I do?
Ready? You put your arm up.
Yes?
I'll do the rest.
Oh my goodness. Leave this to the professionals. Simon Schnapier, Marissa Castelli. Thank you so much. Take it away.
Well, Kelly Clarkson's first ever Christmas album has raced up the charts over the holidays.
Opened their presents, thought they'd get some fresh air.
Absolutely.
Come out
Join us
and
here on the
see
plaza.
us here.
Merry Christmas, everybody. What a great morning it is outside. I hope it is where you are. I'm Willie Geist along with Al Roker and Natalie Morales on this beautiful special day. How's the morning been so far, Natalie?
Santa Claus Lane.
Santa!
Today!
I'm sorry, we said Ed Asner was the best Santa, but there's only one Santa.
Well, there's only one real.
Thank you for making time with us.
Well, thank you.
Sir.
I love your stories.
Well, Santa,
I'm glad that there's some sensitivity and love coming from here, radiating on Christmas. This is my last stop.
Is that right? We are honored.
I have a little gift for you. I have a few little...
Wow.
That'll be worth something one day. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Santa.
All right, Santa, he's the best.
Anybody want some lemonade?
That's right. Okay, let's take a check of the weather. Meaning of Christmas. Christmas is not about getting gifts and going to parties. It's about love, family.
Of the Fearless Living Institute. Merry Christmas to you both.
Merry Christmas.
So glad you're with us on this special day. Bishop, we all know how we feel on December the 25th around the holidays. We feel generous of spirit. It really is a magical time. So now I guess the question is, how can we feel this way on June 25th? How do we keep it all year round?
Meditation, it has something to do with understanding that love and joy that love.
And being able to bring out those feelings in others is probably a remarkable gift.
It is a remarkable gift, and I really like I have to get along no matter what, and I really don't like these people. You know what I mean? You know, specifically and throughout the year. So focus on the love.
Yeah, and in that way, right?
You know, I think that what you expected it to be. But the very fact that you are alive and you're able to share and give and enjoy that, start from there and be thankful.
And I think that word is gratitude.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
to really have gratitude for what you do have and to really stay anchored in that, regardless of what's going on around you.
Bishop, I think it's important for all of us as parents. We try to do this. Make Christmas about giving as much as it is receiving for your children, so they learn from a young age that it's better to give than it is to receive.
Well, the reality.
So Jen, and we do appreciate you both being here on Christmas Day.
Absolutely.
Bishop T.D. Jakes, Rhonda Britton, thank you so
Merry
much.
Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
And still ahead, a Christmas Day visit from some of
25th, 2013. I'm Willie Geist along with Al and Natalie. Merry Christmas to all of you. Hope you're having a great morning already. You know, we do like this time of year because of the Santa pictures.
Yes.
The kids inevitably screaming, crying. When
almost
they send in
nobody's
Santa's.
kids take a good Santa picture right off the bat.
Especially not until they're past their toddler years.
You sent in some great pictures. We asked you, and you did. Let's take a look at some of the great. You get up close.
Okay.
Yes.
There you go.
And you know that he's been checking on you all year long if you've been naughty or nice.
Very much like myself.
Yes.
All right.
This morning, a special visit from some of Santa's little animal helpers from around the world.
SeaWorld and Busch Gardens animal ambassador Julie Scardina's here with some Christmas Day animals who absolutely love cold weather.
That's right, and these guys are beautiful.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
Julie.
Christmas to you guys too. And these guys, of course, have the infamous sled. Yes, Huskies. Dogs have been pulling sleds for they think over 15,000 years.
Wow.
And these guys are perfectly adapted for it. They've got just so muscular and feel this fur, you guys.
Yeah.
This is like very thick, very insulated, so they're very good about being out in the really sub-0 degree temperatures, what you have in New York here.
Are these good family dogs?
You know, they are also, because they're very friendly, they're very social. More gifts that you guys can put under the tree from over on the sled. And we're going to take these two off so that we can bring out our next animal.
You know, my mom used to take me to the Husky department at Montgomery Wards.
Go under the tree.
We're going to load up the sled with some fur.
We brought them from Busch Gardens, Tampa to go under the tree.
All right, so who's our next guest?
The next guest is actually our owl,
Eurasian
Sophia.
eagle owl.
Look at that. Isn't that awesome?
Bench press about 150 pounds.
How do you do it, Julie?
Here we go.
Right now.
70 pounds. I don't know how you do it, Julie.
Our next guests are so cute.
And I'm
Asian otters.
we're going to have
Look at this guy.
Xander come over.
Wait, Xander's got a trick.
Xander's doing all right.
Opening presents.
Xander's going in for the presents.
He's like, I'm not bringing in the candy.
This is like my son in the morning.
Yeah, you can. We'll have other
And who's
presents later, but these guys are for Buffy and Xander. They love Christmas time at SeaWorld in San Diego because this is their favorite thing. It's to getting into everybody's presents and finding out what
That
they
is
can get.
amazing.
Now, are their paws pretty sensitive?
They are very sensitive. That's actually how they find their food out in the wild. They would be actually watching for predators with their eyes facing up while their paws are looking all over in the mud and underneath the water to find fish, crayfish, shrimp. And you know what? We have some shrimp here and some fish.
Boy, they really get in there,
And if
don't
you
they?
guys hold it by
They
the
love it.
edge,
It's like a game
you'll also hear how
Buffy,
vocal
Xander.
they are.
How many calls can they
Buffy is
make?
over there. They make about a dozen different calls. Oh, you just found something in there.
Something in there.
Xander, here.
Hopefully it's not
hey.
tense.
There's Buffy.
Here, go.
Hey, Buffy.
Let's go get Buffy.
Buffy,
now.
excuse me.
Let's get
Buffy, look what I got.
Look what we got over here.
Hey, Buffy, look what I got over here, Buffy. Look. There you go.
Yeah, here, you can give Xander one if you'd like.
He's having a little hard time.
They are very
go.
vocal.
There's
This is how
that
they
thing.
communicate among their family groups. And this is brother and sister. They were born 15 years ago. Wow.
How old will they get?
They're very old right now. In the wild, they would never have lived this long. But I would say that they have another 5 good years.
Do they have AARP for otters?
Yeah. Yes, they do. A great retirement program at SeaWorld.
What about a reindeer?
Christmas not complete without a reindeer.
And our reindeer is actually, I think, showing off for all the folks outside. They drew such a crowd outside that we figured, well, maybe that's the best place for the reindeer.
double parked the reindeer.
That's right.
49th Street.
Tree was nearby. Now, reindeer are really well suited as well.
You know
for
what? They have the most amazing.
And they weigh more than 70 pounds.
Xander's looking for something.
Yes.
Xander's 60 pounds himself.
You guys,
Look at Xander.
Nice, Xander.
Xander's taking
Got any fish for Xander?
These guys, yeah.
There we
can
go.
call
There we go.
Buffy
Give me some
over.
fish, and then I can stay.
Some Christmas
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Hey, Buffy,
All right.
you want this?
Awesome.
Julie Scardina, thank you so much.
So fun. Thank you,
Merry
Merry Christmas,
Merry
Julie.
Christmas. Merry Christmas, guys. All right. Well, if you're exhausted from all the running around and cooking you've been doing, we're going to show you a mouth-watering meal made from shrimp. No, only kidding. It's super simple to make. But first...